Looking for the best crypto coins to buy now? We've all had that moment. You see a coin at $1, you think I'll wait for a dip, and then you wake up and it's at $50. I've been in crypto for years and I've made some massive mistakes. I've entered too late, I've sold way too early, and I've completely ignored projects that went on to do 100x. But the goal of this video isn't just to talk about my misses, it's to show you the exact signals I missed back then, and more importantly, the free coins I'm buying right now because they are showing those exact same early stage signals today. Let's get into the regrets, the lessons, and the new plays. Regret number one, Solana. I actually bought Solana back when it was under $5. I saw the tech, I liked the speed, but as soon as I hit $15, I thought, okay, I've tripled my money, I'm a genius, and I sold everything. I watched from the sidelines as it went to $250. I missed a life-changing move because I didn't understand ecosystem velocity. The signal I missed. I looked at the price and not the developer activity. Even after I sold, the number one of the developers building on Solana was exploding. The community wasn't just holders, they were builders. That was the signal that the run wasn't over. What I'm buying now, Nair protocol. Right now I see similar signals in Nair protocol like early Solana. Nair is focused on performance, but they're taking it a step further with chain abstraction. They are quietly building the infrastructure that makes crypto invisible to the user. The developer growth is there, but the mania isn't here yet. I'm not making the mistake of selling early this time. The lesson learned, don't just watch the price chart, watch the builder chart. If the devs are staying and actively building, you should probably stay too. Regret number two is Quant QNT. I didn't buy enough of the coin. I heard about it, Quant, years ago. I heard about overledger and interoperability, but I thought it sounded too corporate. I wanted the flashy DeFi stuff. I ignored it while it was at $10, and then I watched it teleport to nearly 400 during the last run. I completely ignored the institutional signal. The signal I missed the partnership signal. Quant was trying to win over Twitter's degens. They were talking to central banks and enterprises. When you see a project solving a boring but essential problem like connecting legacy banks to blockchains, that is a moat that retail often ignores until it's too late. What crypto coins I'm buying now instead? Quant QNT, re-entry, accumulation. Wait, why am I buying Quant now? Because the narrative of real-world assets, RWA and CBDCs, is finally becoming the main character of this cycle. The boring interoperability play I ignored at $10 is now the most important infrastructure in the room. I'm building a position now because the institution adoption we talked about in 2021 is actually happening in 2026. The lesson learned. If a project solves a problem for big money bank institutions, it doesn't need to be cool on Twitter to be a massive winner. Regret number three, chasing the Ethereum killers at the very top. In the last bull run, I bought into several lay ones after they had already done a 20x. I was buying the execution gap. I got in because of the FOMO, not the fundamentals, and I ended up holding bags through a 2-year bear market. I missed the on-chain liquidity signal. By the time I bought, the smart money was already rotating out. The TVL, total value locked, was stalling, but the price was still rising on pure hype. That's a classic trap. What I'm buying now instead, high conviction ecosystem plays. Instead of chasing the L1s that already pumped, I'm looking at the ecosystem leaders within those chains. I'm looking at projects that are essential to the network's survival but haven't had their vertical move yet. I'm looking for low TVL relative to high utility. Lesson learned. If your grandma is asking you about a coin, you're probably too late. Look for the projects that people are using but not talking about yet. Look, I've left millions on the table by being impatient, being arrogant, or being too late. But crypto is a game of pattern recognition. The reason I'm bullish on Quant and Solana right now isn't because I have a crystal ball, it's because they are showing the same patterns that the winners of the last cycle showed before they exploded. I want to know, what is your biggest crypto regret? Did you sell too early? Did you buy the top? Drop it in the comments below. Let's learn from each other's mistakes so we don't repeat them in this bull run. Hit the subscribe button if you like these honest, no hype breakdowns of how I'm navigating this market. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Take care.